Can one man with just a hammer and chisel change the fate of a village? Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are telling the epic story of Dashrath Majhi, India's mountain man, a father who sacrificed everything for his children and community. His legend will leave you speechless. Let's go. In the 1950s, Dashrath Majhi, who was an Indian laborer, lived in Gehlaur, a tiny village in Gaya district of Bihar, almost cut off from the world by a huge mountain. No roads, no hospitals, no schools. As a poor laborer, he and his wife Falguni Devi worked tirelessly to feed their children. But in 1959, a tragedy struck. Falguni Devi fell off while crossing the mountain and was badly injured. Reports say that she was injured while walking along a narrow path across the rocky ridge in order to reach Majhi with water and food. The nearest town, with a doctor being 70 kilometers away, she couldn't survive and died. Dashrath was shattered. He promised himself that he would never let his kids face such a loss again, and also that his village could one day have an easier access to medical care and education. At this juncture, Dashrath made a crazy decision. He would go on to cut and carve a path through the mountain himself, so that his children and villagers could reach schools and hospitals. Armed with just a hammer and chisel, he started his work in 1960. The villagers called him mad. He worked 22 years day and night, barely eating, wearing rags, all just to secure his children's future. His hands bled, his body ached, but his love for his kids kept him going. By 1982, Dashrath did the impossible. He manually carved a 360-foot long, 30-foot wide path, cutting the journey from 55 kilometers to 15 kilometers in order to connect Gehlaur and Gaya. His kids could now study, get medical care, and dream big. His son became a teacher, inspired by his father's grit. The village thrived, and Dashrath became a legend, proving that a father's sacrifice can move mountains, literally. Majhi was diagnosed with cancer and was admitted to the AIIMS hospital in New Delhi, but sadly, he passed away in 2007. He was given a state funeral by the government of Bihar, and his path lives on, used by thousands of people today. His story shows how far a father's love can go. Official roads were built over the path he carved only after his death. A stamp featuring Majhi was released by the India Post in the Personalities of Bihar in 2016. There have been several films and documentaries made on the story of this mountain man. Stay legendary. Majhi's story reminds me of my own heroes, my parents and my family, my mother and my father, whose tireless hard work and love have carved out a thorn-free path for me in life. I see the same spirit in my parents. When I was struck by an illness, the family became my warriors. Their love and strength carried me through every moment of fear, tears. They kept fighting for me, holding me up, and moving mountains to keep me alive. Your nurturing presence is a priceless gift that shapes my existence and all that I have achieved. Mom and Dad, forever grateful and indebted to you. Viewers, this video is dedicated to everyone fighting for someone they love.